Thanks so much for tuning in this week, everybody. I want to invite you to please support our very small business as we join together with the Anti-Defamation League and the NAACP in the Stop Hate for Profit campaign against Facebook and Instagram, which is our main source of paid advertising for the month of July and possibly beyond. We will not be returning any business back to them until they make some changes in their policies, stopping the spread of hate speech, voter suppression, and misinformation. How you can help us? You can share this video, you can subscribe, you can click that bell, and you can give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much for your support in fighting the good fight. Welcome, folks. I'm Ivy Rivera. I'm a psychic medium and a Taino Airwalk. The messages that I give are channeled directly from Spirit, and I combine my psychic ability with those messages to help you receive a full horoscope for the week, which often matches Vedic or Western astrology. Enjoy. These are running this week from Monday, July 20th to Monday, July 27th, and I do appreciate your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions. Don't forget to click that bell. Geminis, my fellow Geminis, what is going on with you for this week on Monday the 20th and Tuesday the 21st? There's a general theme on both of these days of a destiny-charted, forward-moving direction in your life, which means there is a circumstance that is moving on its own. When something is destiny charted, there's really nothing for you to do because it's written in the stars, it's written in your life contract, or it is something that you've already earned. So karmically, it just takes off on its own. I do think that you're enjoying that, and I do think that you're feeling it energetically, and it is raising your vibration, and I think you really need to take time to enjoy this re-energizing. On Tuesday the 21st, there is also talk about wow. So Spirit wrote it like wow with an exclamation mark. And something is happening that allows you to be realized in some way. I think that it's possible you're being recognized, you're receiving some type of a promotion, you are moving up, leveling up in some way that allows for you to have your eyes wide open with sort of this wow factor. Having your eyes wide open can also be symbolic of seeing more clearly what direction you're heading in or what something is all about that you've been working toward or has been going on in your life. I also saw your mouth being open, and while you were smiling, it can represent a lot more than just that. Okay, it represents that whatever you're saying is being heard, and what you have been saying in the past has been recognized. There's also a sense here of awe, so it's kind of like a mouth open, like your jaw on the ground. I also see that there's a lot of free will involved on Tuesday the 21st, which means you have an opportunity, unlike a destiny charted type of a situation that we mentioned earlier, you are in a free will zone with some of this, which means you do have the power to manipulate it. You can change it, you can reorganize it, you can really call the shots on what direction you want it to head in, but it does require extra work from you. There's also talk on that day of you realizing exactly what you want. So that's very refreshing. On Wednesday the 22nd and Thursday the 23rd, we have a mutual theme going on both of those days, and it's about movement of the world around you, movement of your circumstances, movement possibly of your relationships and your finances as well. And they wrote quick. Things are moving very fast, and on Thursday the 23rd, you may also have an opportunity with this quick movement to make some quick cash. And that would be an opportunity worth taking, even if you feel as though it's an inconvenience or it's going to cause for you to have to reconfigure your calendar in some way. It reminds me of reprioritizing. And if you have children or you run a business, you understand especially what that's all about. At any given time, you may have to reprioritize. And that would be a day worth doing that. There's also talk here of some type of an authority figure, which can mean quite literally someone in a position of authority over you, or someone in a position to give you something. It can also be someone who has accomplished whatever it is that you want to do. This person is seeing you, and whether or not they're giving you a reward on that day, you are definitely now being viewed and kept in mind for future I want to say use to them, or use for the cause or whatever it is that you represent. So that will be coming if it doesn't in fact come on that day. On Friday the 24th, there's talk of your circumstances, something holding you back, something that you've been wanting to get out of, see a release from, see movement in it finally. Will it please just come already? And there's talk here from Spirit about you being almost there. And I'm hearing the Disney song, Almost There. It's like a Princess and the Frog. That's what it is. Okay, when she is just almost purchasing her restaurant, and then it's like one obstacle after another, after another, after a delay after a delay. But you being almost there is literally right around the corner, and Spirit mentions 3. Could be 3 hours from the time from the day that begins on Friday the 24th. It could be, 3 hours from the time you listen to this. It could also be 3 days or about 3 weeks, but I do not feel that it's going to take 3 whole months. So let's keep our fingers crossed. On Saturday the 25th, there's talk of you receiving guidance on your life and your purpose from ancestors and guides. Pay attention, be listening for ringing in your ears that will lead to them putting thoughts in your head. Pay attention to song lyrics, any other kind of posts or fortune cookies, words being given to you, and your dreams. But this has to do with you tapping into your life contract and your life purpose, and they are hugely supporting you, as is the universe on that day. On Sunday the 26th and Monday the 27th, we have a general theme on both of those days having to do with you being cheered on by the universe around you, God, your higher mind, and you feeling a sense of power. Now, this can be self-empowerment. It can also be literal, so that in the world around you, you are taking on a position of power in some way. And I feel that really coming into effect on Sunday the 26th and propelling all the way through. But on Monday the 27th, there is, in addition, talk of a knocking at your door. And who is knocking at your door? When I looked to see who was knocking, symbolically, it was supposed to be opportunity. But there was question with this opportunity as to whether or not it was something you trusted, whether or not it was something you wanted, or if it was going to be worth it to examine. And my feeling here is that you're kind of looking through the peephole and you're checking it out before you decide to full on open the door. And even if you do open the door, you're taking it slow if you invite this thing into your house representing your life, your lifestyle, and the plans that you already have for yourself. So we're going to see whether or not this fits, but regardless, it is appearing to be an opportunity. Geminis, have a great week.